Hello again, and welcome back to another development log. So I realized last week I had said I would be working on the AI. Well, that didn't happen. So I think in the next coming weeks I'm just going to be focusing on what I get done and... Dang it, Steam. What I get done gets done, and I won't have time to do some things with like the amount of work I'm going to end up getting. I have no idea what I'm going to get, but when I do get that amount, I won't be able to work too much on this. I mean, as it is, it's already picking up. So I've pushed in 2 extra weeks here. One was last week, one's this upcoming week, to fill in the gaps, because I can't really make the AI function better unless I have animations to accompany it. So I've been working on a couple extra ones, some for the player, some for the enemy, and I think all I need are like the hit animations and the downed animations when they get hit by things, and when that force of that hit is strong enough to knock them over. So I'm going to pull up Blender right now and show you what I've got. Okay, so this is the first, it was a test animation for the run. I changed the way that the sword is held and sped up the animation a little bit. It might not be easy to see, the animation should run up a bit quicker, but the sword is held in an awkward position. It's just kind of a test. I wasn't really sure how it should be held. This is the updated form of that animation. I decided to put the sword behind the character, which would allow for an attack after a run in a bit more of a fluid motion. It's a bit smoother. It's still kind of an awkward held position, but like it makes a little bit more sense as compared to running with the sword and hand moving at the same time. So this can be followed up by an attack afterward. I don't really think I would be able to make this smooth, but you know what, let's see. I'll edit the animations together in a special clip, and I'll have it ready in a moment. Okay, so this is the new attack animation that follows the run. It's not very smooth when combined, but I'll be looking into that eventually. For now, it works as a placeholder. It just gives you a general idea of what would be possible. So it's just a quick slash following the run. But it doesn't really seem to carry the momentum of the run, so I probably could use to fix that a little bit. Although the character still will be moving forward and slowing down at that point. It might work in the game. I'm going to figure out how it works from there. Okay, so here was one of the animations I was working on from a while ago, allowing the player or the AI to do a leap attack. This one has a bit further range than I would like, but that should be easy enough to adjust. Simply a jumping slash attack. It isn't very fluid, but it serves a purpose. I also have a couple extra motions, such as the dodges. I will cut to them now. Okay, so here we have a backflip animation. It's one of those like jump up in the air, quickly evade an attack sort of things. I don't know if this one's going to make it into the final cut because the back step works a bit better, but it's proof of concept. It doesn't go as far as the back step, but it's a bit quicker. Although I guess it could, depending on the weapon held, that would determine the animation. I'm not really sure. I'll figure it out. So the back step, on the other hand, is a bit slower, but covers a slightly more ground. It seems to be a bit more fluid, or at least from the side. From the front, it actually doesn't look very good. I'll maybe be able to fix that up at some point. What the heck is happening with the sword in one of those frames? I'm not sure I want to know. So I did redo the blocking animation, since the one I previously had was a little awkward with being like bent backward, holding the sword at an awkward angle. This is going to be the new blocking animation with the sword, holding it out and up. Should also allow like better parries, or at least in terms of seeming more accurate. I've also added a magic block attack animation. This is just putting up a wall of something to block magic projectiles as compared to physical attacks. So there's at least some distinction in blocking and having to press the correct ones, otherwise taking reasonably normal amounts of damage. Last but not least, we have the slam attack. This is basically a animation for some form of radial or like concentric magic effect surrounding the user. I'm not really sure what purpose it'll serve, but it's here. This one took a little while. But yeah, I think this is it for animations this week. Haven't really done much else other than these, but some of these were well needed. I'll be able to work in the different types of blocks on the slimes and give them a new attack pattern, and I should be attempting to add in a stagger animation and a knockdown animation, so when they get hit, they don't automatically retaliate. They were just slashed with a sword. I don't know why they would. Then again, they are slimes, but I don't know. Haven't thought that far into it. I'll just be making it so that at least the animation is available. For now, I don't really think I have anything else to show, because I haven't worked anything into the program file itself. I mean, I didn't have access to the computer with the files on it for like a couple days, so that didn't help. Anyway, as I said before, I'll see what gets done week for week. I'll still keep you all updated. I'm just not sure it'll be as much as it had been in the prior weeks. I might have to stretch things out a little bit over the winter months. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you again next week.